coming up in this read. Your main person absolutely loves you. Like crazy, crazy, crazy in love with you. Scorpio, let's do your love reading for December. If love is not your thing, then you can always check out your lifestyle reading that I released at the start of the month. Please read my description box below and my pinned comment for any information that you need about me, the decks that I'm using, my upload schedule and private reading information. To reveal the description box, if you're on mobile, then just click below where it says more, okay? Please do remember that this is general, so you only take what resonates for you, especially if you're cross-watching, so you can flip it, reverse it, take it or leave it. And finally, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe and stay notified. Okay, right, so that's really interesting, Scorpio. So you've got retreat and new love in reverse and romantic feelings with soulmate in the upright position as well. So this indicates to me that this is a pre-existing situation for most of you. And new love is in reverse because this is somebody that you already know. All right, it's not somebody new. It's not a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. This is somebody that you already know really, really well, has stirred romantic feelings, right? And then you've got romantic feelings and soulmate. So yeah, fresh energy is being brought into a pre-existing relationship for some of you, and for others of you this could be a situation where you could find yourself getting together with a friend. This could be indicating that you and a soulmate are already friends with each other, and it's possible that you could be developing romantic feelings for each other, or they're developing romantic feelings towards you, or you towards them. Like this could go any number of ways, right? I can't tell you what direction the energy is coming from. All I can do is read the cards and read the overall energy, right? This is a person that you already know. You could already be in a romantic relationship with this person. You could have been together for a long, long time, and perhaps the connection had become a wee bit stagnant. Do you know what I mean? So it's like couples who've been together 10, 20, 30 years, oftentimes you can find that you just get caught up in the daily routines, and there's not enough time left for both of you to be romantic to each other. So yeah, it's gonna be it's indicating that there's going to be an opportunity for you two to rediscover who yous are outside of the relationship. And for those of you where this is a friend who is probably developing romantic feelings towards you, then it's indicating that is likely to work out quite well. Okay, right, I'm going to see if we can take a deeper dive into this energy. So we're going to look into your person's headspace, heart space, and potential actions towards you as well. And then we're going to clarify over the top of it, okay? So I'm just pulling the surface level energy at the moment. What's going on with Scorpio's person? Thank you. Ooh, okay, headspace, first card out, the Knight of Wands. So this person is going to say something to you. Yeah. Listen, Scorpio, your major arcana has just come out in your person's headspace, right? You're on their mind 24/7, basically. And they are going to say something to you, and it's not planned. It is not planned. Knight of Wands tells you that, right? So there's something very... what's the word I'm looking for? Spontaneous. Thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. There's something very spontaneous about how this person of yours tells you what their intent is towards you. For those who are in pre-existing relationships, then this is all about doing something together spontaneously. I'll be back in a second. Okay, it was the Hanged Man that fell on the floor. Right. With the Knight of Coins and the Knight of Swords. Interesting. 3 knights. There's quite a lot of people here, Scorpio. Quite a lot. Okay. So you could be dealing with another Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. A Taurus, maybe, although I'm not really feeling that Taurus energy super strong. Heavy Sag, heavy Scorpio, and heavy on the Aquarius as well. Although I'm not really feeling that Aquarius energy so much. Definitely Sag and Scorpio. For sure. For sure. Right, so you've got the 8 of Swords, the Ace of Cups and the Star. Scorpio, this person, whether it's one of your friends or someone that you've been in a relationship with for a long time, doesn't make a difference, okay? The energy's the same, nonetheless. So I'm just going to refer to them as your person, okay? And you can fit it as and where it resonates, okay? Your person is definitely in a place in their head where they genuinely feel that they're wanting to change things up here, okay? But they don't know how to do it. Now, they could be wanting to take the connection up to the next level with the King of Coins and the 10 of Cups energy. So depending on what stage you're at with the relationship or connection, then it's going to be the next step up from that. So it could be an engagement, it could be moving in with each other. For those who've been together a long time, it could be starting a family together or expanding on your family with that 10 of Cups. All your person knows is, look, something needs to change, right? And they have been in that energy of the 8 of Swords, I'm feeling, for a while. Okay, so I'm going to find out what that's all about. With your Star, it indicates wish fulfillment, dreams coming true as well. So this connection or relationship is certainly growing. It's advancing. It's on the up. I didn't even get to ask the question. Wow. The King of Wands and the Sun. Yeah. That was to clarify the 8 of Swords. So again, your person, they're taking action on something. It's like, even though they're coming at you spontaneously, they have still thought about what it is that they're wanting to achieve, but they don't know how they're going to get to that place, if that makes sense, which is why you're getting this spontaneity that's coming through, right? Because they kind of know what it is that they want, the Star. They definitely know that they want you. But what the end result's going to look like, they don't know yet, right? So your person's nervous about something, Scorpio. They're very nervous. And then, of course, you've got the Sun. It's beautiful energy. Happiest card in tarot. Joy, success, celebration. An achievement as well. You see how he's sitting there with that wand and is sort of contemplating something. So your person's got an idea that they're wanting to share with you. Can you tell us about the Star, please? The Scorpio's person. Thank you. The 2 of Coins, the King of the Thames, which is the King of Swords, and then the High Priest, which is the Hierophant. Now, these came out basically in reverse, right? I'm feeling with this particular combination, with them coming out more or less in reverse, your person is throwing caution to the wind. They're definitely changing something up as well, with the Hierophant being in reverse. I'm getting something about breaking the rules. Someone's either breaking the rules or they're bending the rules. So it's like they're coming at you and they're saying, look, I know that we agreed on such and such a thing, but I've had this idea and it's so crazy that I think it might just work. It's wish fulfillment for you both, but it is also going to require some kind of compromise as well. Now, obviously, I don't know what this is, Scorpio. I haven't a clue what this is. But on the whole, it feels very positive. Really, really positive. Why is that 5 of coins here, please, in their headspace? The 10 of wands that's come out off balance for the 5 of coins. So something's going to require more work. With that 5 of coins, 10 of wands. Something to do with a big responsibility as well. And I feel that that's what the compromise is going to be all about. Why is the 9 of wands here, please, in their heart space? Whoever this person is, Scorpio, I feel that they're letting, it's not they're letting their guard down. It's more to do with they're letting you closer. Tell me about the 9 of wands, please, in their heart space. Perhaps there might have been a disconnection between yourself and your person for a while, because you might have felt like you were being pushed out or pushed away or something. King of coins. That's come out off balance. So your person wasn't feeling stable. They weren't feeling balanced. They weren't feeling very secure. Maybe they weren't feeling secure within themselves, and they started to subconsciously push people away. Something to do with not wanting to be hurt. Something to do with that. Why is the 5 of cups here, please? I'm feeling as well, Scorpio, that there's multiple people in this read, okay? Because you've got the 3 knights, right? And then we clearly have your energy out as well. I feel there's multiple people who are wanting to speak to you over the next coming months. And basically one of them, it's not your main person, it's someone else. One person who wants to speak to you is really afraid of starting a conversation with you. And they're being very withholding during the conversation as well. So it's like that they're giving you... see, I'm seeing somebody just send out a text or an email or a private message that just says hi. And that's it. Like no other context. Just hi. And the person who sends you that one-word message... they've been wanting to reach out to you for a while, but they've been afraid to do so. And it's somebody who is on the outskirts of your social circle. Because you've got lots of energy that's coming in towards you here, Scorpio. And not all of it is as direct as your main person in love. I'm getting a strong sensation here, Scorpio, that somebody has been watching you for a while, and they've been debating within their head as to whether or not to open up the lines of communication. But then the way that they do it, it feels really half-assed. Can you tell us about the Five of Cups, please, for Scorpio? Thank you. Yeah, Eight of Wands again, with Strength, which is the crone in this deck. Yeah. Scorpio, I do get the strong impression that you're going to be hearing from somebody from a distance, for certain. A couple of somebodies. You got the Eight of Wands now that's come out twice. This one is right next to the Five of Cups, and then this one is to clarify the Five of Cups. Strength, courage, a compromise. It can also indicate democracy as well. For me as a reader, at least, strength can be about democracy and diplomacy also. So someone else is also sending you a message, and I feel that there's three, because there's your main person, there's the person on the outskirts of your social circle, and then there's another one who is acting as a go-between between yourself and the one who's on the outskirts. So somebody is acting like the messenger for another person, if that makes sense. And then you've got your main person's energy out as well. There's three people. You see, sometimes with the star, and in this combination, when it comes out next to the Eight of Swords, that can indicate somebody testing the waters. So a third person is testing the waters on another person's behalf to see if you still care about them. So that could well be an ex or an ex-friend or a family member that you've not spoken to for a while. There's a go-between. They're using a go-between to contact you. And then they're going to send you that short message, hey or hi, and then nothing else. In the meanwhile, your main person is indicating that they are acknowledging that they have been, to a certain extent, been pushing you away, or at least keeping something from you. And I feel that they've been keeping their concerns about it's in connection with that other person. I don't feel this has happened yet, Scorpio. I feel that this is what's coming in. So your main person is going to have a lot of concerns about that other person reaching out and contacting you. They're going to have a lot of concerns with that. A lot. Yeah, the Oak King, which is the Hangman, that came out off balance. The Five of Coins as well. Page of Coins and the Nine of Athenes. It's the Nine of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, to clarify that Eight of Wands, exactly. I said it was going to be a small message, didn't I? Page of Coins. Your main person's going to be worried in case this is the start of some new nightmare. You got the Nightmare card. Of some new drama, I mean, wow. Like, this feels messy. Hanged Man and the Five of Coins that came out off balance. So your main person might feel at risk of being sidelined then. Which indicates to me that they could well end up feeling threatened. That could be why that King of Coins came out off balance. That stability, security. And it's off balance. I wondered why that would be in their heart space. That makes sense now. Yeah. So be cautious, Scorpio, about responding to any messages from anybody that you have cut cords with before in the past. Okay. And tell us about this Hangman, please. It's like they're stepping out in front of that person, look. I've just noticed that. So you got the Knight of Coins and the Knight of Swords, and it looks like, I know the cards are super shiny, it's difficult to see, but it looks like this one is stepping out in front of this one and actively body blocking them. Like the way that these cards have come out, it's almost like, no, you can stop right there, you're not coming near my Scorpio. Like, you said enough. Do you know what I mean? So your main person is going to be defending you on your behalf. Not that you need it, but they'll be doing it anyway. Interesting. Tell us about the Hangman, please. Thank you. Page of Thames, it's Page of Swords, and the Queen of Thames, it's the Queen of Swords. That's that spy card. So that other person, the one that's on the outskirts, they have been watching you. They have been watching you for a while. And again, I don't feel that there's been any communication for a while. And that's why your main person is stepping out in front of them. This could well be a situation, Scorpio, where your main person is the one that receives the message accidentally. And then they'll tell you about it. Oh yeah, that person that you used to speak to that you had to cut off, that they sent a message. For some of you, they might not tell you at all in a bid to try and protect you. Now, I don't know how you'd feel about that, because you're perfectly capable of standing up for yourself, but you might not want the stress right now. Do you know what I mean? So for those of you where your main person just deletes the message without telling you, they've done it from a good place, not from a controlling place. Okay. Tell us about that Knight of Swords, please. Thank you. The Two of Thames. Yeah. In this deck, it's two people speaking to each other in the field, and one of them's got a scythe, which can indicate harvest, but it can also indicate cutting someone off as well. Cutting off communication, ending something. It's like your main person steps out in front of you and says, look, pal, the buck stops with me, and anything that you've got to say to my Scorpio, you need to go through me first. They're definitely, this is a person who is defending your honour. Again, even though you're perfectly capable of defending your own honour, abso-friggin-lutely, they're saying, look, my Scorpio's got so much going on right now, this is the last thing that Scorpio needs. Yeah, 9 of Wands under there. Again, more defensiveness. Yeah. Yeah, with that, I feel strongly, Scorpio, that this is someone else who is defending you on your behalf. For real. And I've just seen the Queen of Wands under there as well. So you've got a very magnetic aura to you at this point in time, Scorpio. And it's that magnetism that is drawing in quite a lot of people. I do get the strongest suspicion, Scorpio, that over this Christmas period, you're going to be hearing from a couple of people from your past. And it's your main person is the one that's right there. I don't want to use the word gatekeeping because it can come across as being really controlling, but I can't find a better word for it right now. But yeah, kind of gatekeeping who it is that's coming in towards you and who's not going to get a look in. Your main person absolutely loves you. Like crazy, crazy, crazy in love with you. What else can you tell us, the Scorpio, please? Hand of cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing your hand, and gambling. Interesting. Somebody's taking a huge risk by contemplating on reaching out. They're taking a huge risk. In fact, I feel as well that it's that person that's on the outskirts of your life that's actually breaking a rule. This could well be, Scorpio, you, I tell you, for some of you, this rule that they're breaking by reaching out and contacting you, you could have put a no contact, a no contract thing in place. No contact boundary in place with this person, and they could be breaking your no contact boundary. Because as clear as day, somebody is breaking the rules by contacting you 100%. What else, please, Scorpio? Your guidance is, look, don't show your hand. Okay, if you become upset with that person, don't show them that you've gotten upset. Okay, because at the end of it, they're looking for some kind of a reaction from you. Wicked, mischievous, naughty, harmful, dangerous, false betrayal, lie, cheat, beware. Yeah. So your main person is actually, it's almost like your main person has got a good nose for trouble. Do you know what I mean? They've got a really good instinct for it, and they're jumping out ahead of it before it reaches you. Shy, nervous or too nervous to ask you out. It takes a minute. Answer is maybe and second guess. Shy. See, I don't get that you're shy. I feel that this is something to do with that retreat energy. So it's more of you being quiet and discussing things only with your chosen person. And keeping your circle small as well. See, I'm not getting a shy, nervous, giddy type vibe off of that shy card, which sometimes I can get. I'm getting more of like almost like a coy energy. So it's like, I've seen nothing, I know nothing, therefore you don't get any kind of reaction. Do you know what I mean? And acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment and abandonment. Yeah. That was when you had to cut that person out of your life before. They're coming back in. They're coming back in. You got wedding rings and friend zoned, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love and everlasting promise. So, again, a lot of yous are married to your soulmate. Others of you, you will be getting married to your soulmate. There's something about your pre-existing romantic connection that is going up a level that has triggered someone else to come back round again. And I tell you what, you will always find that it's when you're at your happiest moment that you get all the little shits from the past that come crawling out the woodwork. For real. If anybody's planning on getting married over the Christmas festivities, somebody from your past knows about that. And again, you will always find when something like that is going on, the exes do contact you again, just to see if they can. You got friend zone, still friends, just friends, someone like someone else, only as a friend and not relationship material. So when you were with that person who is now on the outskirts, they weren't good relationship material at all. You might have had to friend zone them, and then you had to cut them off, because there's certain stages that's playing out in this read. And then heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, and things being perfect. Yeah. Your main person already has your heart. And I tell you something else as well, Scorpio, they've got your back. Like, the main person in your energy, they will defend you until the very, very end. From what I can see in this read, they don't want any troublemakers coming near you. What else, please, the Scorpio? Wow, I thought that was going to be a really confusing read because of all the multiple different energies that came through. But I think we managed to get through that one in the end. I just hope that it made sense as well, because I know I'm not very good with explaining things. I wish I could share my good news with you. The timing just wasn't right for us, and I will wait for a sign from you. Motherfucker. So that person, the one on the outskirts, has been waiting for some kind of sign or some kind of signal from you. They've not received that, which is why they're sending someone else on their behalf to contact you first, to test the waters, as I've already explained. And then your main person's like, whoa, stop, you know. They're coming out with some kind of excuses as to why the relationship, so this is an ex. They're coming out with some kind of excuses about how the timing wasn't right for us. I was a different person back then. We were just kids, yada, yada, yada. But at the end of it, Scorpio, there's no other reason as to why you would put some kind of do not contact me ever again rule in place had they not have done something pretty bloody horrific to you. Right? So just keep that in mind when they do contact you again. Your main person, your main one, has got good news to share with you. Your main person has been, as I say, for some of you, I think it is something to do with how they found the perfect home for you, or how they found the perfect holiday destination or something like that. Your main person has some fantastic, life-changing, beautiful news that they're about to share with you that helps take your romantic relationship up to the next level, okay? The person who's on the outskirts, they're coming in towards you with some kind of gossip under the guise of it being good news. So they're trying to reel you back in, basically, okay? Because they can see which way the wind's blowing, all right, with your current relationship. As in, they can see that your current situation is about to be incredible. And I wish I could take back my words. Yeah. Well, again, I don't know how you're going to feel about that, Scorpio. But I've not seen any apology in this spread. So with that being said, any apology of anybody without the backup of change behavior is just manipulation, okay? So just make sure that you're not being manipulated by that person. Have a positive affirmation, please, for Scorpio. Oh. Wow. Forgiveness helps me to let go and move on with my life, opening up to new and loving experiences. Scorpio, forgiveness is a personal thing unto you. You do not have to tell that person that you forgive them, if you do forgive them. You don't have to tell them, and you certainly don't need to speak to them again. Okay? Forgive yourself for not have known better in the past. Forgive yourself for having given somebody a chance when they probably didn't deserve to have a chance for you in the first place. You make peace where whatever's happened, and you make peace where who they revealed themselves to be. Okay, you weren't to know that they were that way until you give them an opportunity. All right, it's time for you to open up to new and loving experiences. And then even when things aren't perfect or don't seem to be working out, I choose to trust in life. So if you're going through a bit of a rocky patch at the moment, Scorpio, just know that it's only temporary, okay? It's only temporary. Really strange read. But yeah, that is what I have for you, Scorpio. It's up to you what you do with the reading, okay? Please remember that tarot, it's not a scapegoat. It's not a crutch. It's a guide. And you're the one that's in charge of your destiny. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered towards your own specific needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely Christmas and New Year when it comes. Okay, bye.